Hello, folks. My name is Detroit Miracle, and I'm coming to you from on the spot. Hey, people, when you go to any barber shop, or at least the urban ones, and they are having a heated discussion in such a place, what do they usually talk about? First and foremost, sports, some sports figure, some political event that happened, and even in some cases, religion. When you go into the majority of barber shops, and if it's ever a heated discussion, then chances are it pertains to one of those three things. Chances are, but it might be something else on a rare occasion. Okay, with that being said, if you go on social media and check all types of stories. What are they talking about? They talking about some kind of entertainment event that just happened where some celebrity did this, did that, or said this, or reacted in some kind of way. Or they talking about some kind of sports figure. They talking about a political event that happened that's usually disruptive in some way or is at odds with the people's opinions. And in some cases, they're talking about religion. But I noticed they haven't been talking about religion that much on social media anymore. It's like political discussions and entertainment topics mainly are what people are interested in because they are packed all over social media. Yeah. When you go up and down it, they're having discussions about entertainers and political things that happen between Republicans and Democrats. I know some people might say, well, Detroit Miracle, we know all of this. We're well aware of that, so where are you going with it? Okay, fair enough. Where I'm going with it is that those such things are used as diversionary tools and methods in order to distract the public in general away from what is really happening, what is really taking place, and what is really going on. Yeah. You know, the thing with the Republicans and Democrats, they are always opposed against one another. And it seems more like they are in opposition against one another rather than being for the people as a whole. Yeah. You know, when Republicans and Democrats on those panels and on those news programs get into it with one another, and one says this about another and another says that about them, then it becomes like a war of words. And then the people are drawn into those discussions. Automatically, they're drawn into it. And that's what they want because it misdirects your focus away from what those people are really doing for you and what they should be doing for you. And you know why they use those type of strategies is because they know people are drawn to confusion, people are drawn to confliction, and people are drawn to trouble. Yeah, so you're not going to care what they're doing with your vote or what they are trying to do for the public that put them in office, but rather you're going to want to tune in to the argument. Like, what are they arguing about? What did they do this time? What did they do that time? Hey, this guy is sending $30 million worth of crack pipes to the hood. This guy is doing something else in the hood, so forth and so forth. And I know the crack pipe thing is a serious issue. If that is really the case, if that is the truth, where the public is at harm and at risk due to drug paraphernalia becoming more available to them because the drugs would follow after the paraphernalia gets there, then that would be like committing suicide or political suicide. So, that remains to be seen. And if that is the case, it would be something most damaging. But I can see why people are drawn to such topics when those such things affect them in general. And with that being said, I'm going to get to the entertainment part. You notice that everybody is always talking about LeBron James or Kanye West and Kim Kardashian and so forth and so forth and so forth, because they know that the average everyday person wants to be like those people and wants to live those people's lives. Yeah, because the majority of people would love to be rich and famous. And some people would just rather be rich, but those entertainers have both. So they are really a top draw if you have both fame and money. Hey, I've even seen cases where people are just drawn to people that are incredibly rich and not famous. So imagine if that person has celebrity status and an enormous bank book, and they can go buy up all that stuff and then sign autographs at the same time. So people's interest is going to be focused on them. Hey, I'm not saying that that is a bad thing, especially if those such entertainers provide the masses the entertainment that they want, need, and desire. But I'm just saying things like that with regard to entertainment in general is used as a distraction and a diversionary method in order to take you away from what you should be prioritizing on. Yeah. So I'm going to say, people, sit back and think about some of this and try to avoid all of those things that they use in order to keep your mind on that, or keep your focus and train of thought on periodically. I'm not going to say that you should completely stay away from it or avoid it. Just don't let them use it to control you in a way that renders you ineffective. Okay, folks, I'd appreciate it if you would give me those likes, comments, and up those subscriptions to Detroit Miracle. I'd appreciate it. And thanks.